All right, it looks pretty decent outside. Clouds have thinned a little bit as we look from Dodge Street back across 680 here, way off to the southeast. You can see kind of some fair weather clouds outside right now. And we've actually recovered from the upper 30s to around 40 degrees for start temperatures into the mid 50s as of 12 o'clock. Updated temp out at the airport now 54 degrees, but boy, it's windy. South to southeast breezes 30, gusting higher than that at the latest update just a few minutes ago at the top of the hour. Still much cooler to the northeast, so Carroll, Iowa, only 46, but we've made it in the mid-40s for Red Oak and Clarinda. And look at this, it's already up to 60 in Lincoln and 62 down in Beatrice. Even Columbus right now getting close to 60 degrees. So we've actually got a warm front approaching the area. We'll get into the warm sector for a time this afternoon. I think that'll be enough to get us into the low to mid 70s. As far as moisture goes, again, not much going on, just ground clutter from 168th across center down toward Harrison Street out at Zarinsky right now. Probably a good day if you don't mind the wind to get out, maybe walk around or go for a jog around the lake out there. Looks like the weather will cooperate. And nothing going on rain-wise across the metro right now. I actually think a majority of the afternoon will be dry. You can see some pockets of clouds, a little bit thicker stuff to the west. And then obviously we have the much thicker clouds off to the north and east. And you can see the early morning sprinkles and showers here in the metro really thinning out over the last couple of hours. And yes, cold enough aloft to have a little bit of sleet and maybe even some snowflakes, at least up above the ground. Haven't seen much in the way of reports into central Iowa, but certainly the radar picking up on the colder air there. And as you can see, nothing more than a couple isolated sprinkles coming in at the current time. That will likely change a little bit, though, especially later this afternoon into this evening. Temperatures are going to continue to soar, though, through the 60s, I think, by 1 o'clock, into the low 70s here by about 3 or 4 o'clock. And then as we head towards 7, we're still very warm. You can see in the mid to upper 60s across town, and notice a lot more green on the map. I paused this to show you this is going to be one of our better time frames here, probably after 5 or 6 till about 9 or 10 o'clock. And then the deeper moisture and the thunderstorm chances take off more so by late this evening off to the south and east of us. I still think we'll have some lingering showers potentially through very early tomorrow morning as temperatures cool off just a little bit. Now, as far as strong to severe storms, it's not a huge threat with this system. We're just talking about marginally severe storms, meaning we could have an isolated hail-producing storm or maybe one that produces some gusty winds over 50 miles per hour. And even that, right now, forecast from Nebraska City south. So no major threats here, of course. Jim and John and Jen will all be along this afternoon to kind of give you the latest if something changes with that. In the short term, though, like I said, if you want to be outside today, temperatures look great at 74. Again, that'll be the peak or the high temperature later on. Obviously, we got a little work to do yet, but also watch the wind south to southeast, gusting over 30 like they already are. Tonight it stays breezy. Storms, best chance for the thunder and lightning early on. Some light rain showers could linger overnight as we drop to 45. I think most of tomorrow looks dry. Most of Thursday looks dry, although we could see a stray sprinkle from Omaha to the northeast. Temperatures generally between about 55 and 60 both days, and then holding in the mid-50s for Friday and Saturday before we get back probably close to 70 degrees on Sunday, and at least the second half of the weekend and early next week, Deanne, we could see some more showers or storms back in. But yeah, it doesn't look like a huge severe weather risk this evening, but certainly might want to have the umbrella handy because there's a decent chance we'll see at least some rain showers through part.